Monday, January 22nd, 2018. We're looking at the lower level water vapor imagery for North America. And today we had, well, they called it a mid-latitude cyclone. Okay. See it right here in the center country. Now this started, well, I guess a snowstorm here in Colorado. And then last night it picked up here in the southern plains. And it exploded into this cyclone, I guess. That's what they call it. That's what we'll call it. Okay, and you can see the nice defined angles in it. Okay, you see all this chem spraying over Mexico, over off the southern United States coast, southeast coast. And you see like this flow coming off Southern California go through and kind of get sucked in here. Watch it. See how it's kind of cut off there right now. It's cut off, and then boom. And then this flow is allowed to go into that flow. And then you can just see it get sucked up in there. And then forced along. Okay. There was at least 3 reported tornadoes last night. I knew something was up last night. I seen storms popping up probably like right there, and especially in Arkansas. I caught a couple pulses there. Anyways, we'll move on from that feed. This is the continental United States geocolor images. I'm up here in western Maryland. We'll look at all these trails here. You can see that square forcing. First it started up here. See, I like some of these images. You can see the higher level, you can see the mid-level, and then the blue, where it lights up blue, is the lower level. So to me, you can see manipulation on all 3 levels here, because you're seeing these choppy straight lines and right angles, 45-degree angles. You know, stuff that shouldn't happen in nature, especially on a consistent basis, you know what I mean? Here we're looking at the center of the country. Now, this storm, pretty much the center of it's spun in place the same general area all day. You can see the, well, once we get zoomed in, but you can see the right angle there, the angles there, the straight line, the forcing. This is the geocolor of the Mid-Atlantic. I'm right here in Maryland, squeezed in between West Virginia and Pennsylvania. Now, the earliest part of my day, I couldn't really see much. I had a high level white haze and some dark looking cumulus clouds. Next image is oh, this is just another a view of the Mid-Atlantic. This is a visible feed. At the end there you can see that line from that storm. It's starting to get pushed eastward. You can see it right there. I would assume we'll be getting some rain from this. Probably not as severe as west of us, but we'll still be getting rain. Okay. We'll move on. This is next rad activity from January 21st, yesterday at 3 p.m. till today, 3 p.m. As you can see, all the pulses surrounding this storm, it helps, guide it. To me, there's all kinds of devices, and like I said, how you could see the manipulation on each level of each different layer of the cloud levels. Okay, like I said here, I seen a pulse in Arkansas right there. Yeah, and that's just after that, it just It runs from border to border, south border to the northern border. A cyclone just developed right over the center of the country. Okay, now we'll take a look at, this is the southeast visible imagery. See a rope of trails right there, chem bombs. You can see it cooking up here in the Gulf. Supposedly the tornado threat is not over yet, with possible tornadoes in Florida and Georgia, Alabama. Now the 3 reported tornadoes, I forget, I think one was in Texas, and I'm not sure, probably around this area here. I'm not real sure where they were. Now we'll look at the mist current, next rad feed. You can still see that storm spinning right where it's been, right there over Iowa, or under Iowa. Now we'll move on to photos, my personal photos of the sky over Cumberland, Maryland. We'll start down the bottom. This is from probably about 8 a.m. (12:08). As you can see, the darker looking cumulus clouds. Off in the distance, you can see them like, I don't know how to explain it. I guess they call them like, it's like dips or like a wave. They call them like asperita clouds or something. Who knows? There's all kinds of names for. I don't even want to keep up with them. They're man-made and toxic clouds. Okay, here's a pulse I caught last night in Arkansas. Right here, microwave patterns. Microwave patterns here in the Carolinas. Got the same going on. You see these semicircles here, these microwave whips, I call them. More patterns, microwave patterns. More. There's a zoom up of them. Now, remember that pattern. That's today. Just to show how big that area of precipitation was. I mean, look at that. Totally normal. I mean, how long is that storm if you kick that up? That's just insane. Anyways, there we'll continue. Sun's starting to poke up over the mountain there. Still no view of the sky. Okay, here's Iowa this morning. And yeah, here's these patterns. See these patterns? Remember that pattern I told you? Remember the microwave pattern. But anyways, this is where they're, to me, gouging in high pressure. Now, that's Iowa. I got a friend here in Iowa, Daryl Boggs. He took some pictures this morning. Thank you, Daryl. And see a view of his sky. Go back to my photos. There's the Mid-Atlantic, the Carolinas, Virginia. Look at that mess. Look at it. Like, that's just normal. Like, you know, people are not paying attention to this at all. Or look at that. It's just contrails. Okay. Some more images. Visible images. Here's the edge of that storm. So you can see it all chopped up, being forced along. There's the microwave patterns. Microwave patterns all through all this lower level crap. There's an angle error. Another nice straight line from the forcing. Here's Columbus, or yeah, Ohio. I have a friend that shared some pictures with me from Ohio. I'll get there when I'm done going through my sky. Okay, here is my sky. We'll go through this. You can see that cloud lit up red or pink. Just chem haze. Haze left by planes. You see a trail, fresh trail air. It's disgusting. See all the perfect lines in that cloud. And this little guy's starting to go up. There he is, zoomed in, going up more. Caught him going all the way up. Because this was the most I could see of my sky today. And then it just, after this, here's a trail going from the right of the screen left. You can see the plane right there. And this was the guy that I was documenting. So they crossed paths there. Same guy, same guy. This is the guy that was going straight up. Actually, he's not going straight up, but it just looks like he's going straight up from a view. We won't get into that, but yeah. So for some reason this guy maintains the same altitude, but it looks like he's going straight up to me until he gets right over top. Makes you think. Anyways, go on here. That same guy. That about covers it. Here's see a partial halo going on there for my sky, and then yeah, it's just got all sun blotted out. Can't see no more. Now over here on Facebook, somebody shared their photo from I want to share that. Carrie Lynn. She shared with me what her sky looked like this morning. So I'm about to end there. See how I got this photo? Google Photos. What I would like to do is I can create albums, right? And I could create an album. Anybody that watches or follows me on Facebook and YouTube, they could join this album and share pictures with me of their sky. You know, the date, the time, date and location mainly. If you want to add the time would be great, but then I could create a new album and everybody could feed me their photos. And then what I could do is, like, you know, when I'm looking at a feed like this, if say you're in Arizona, right, and you can see it's getting hazed out by the plains there today on the 22nd, you could go to my album and add that photo on the 22nd, and if you get it in there early enough, perhaps I could you know, include it in the video, and like I did today with Carrie. You know, there's Ohio, and I got, you know, like, and I could from today, and you know, like I had a picture of Ohio somewhere. Where's Ohio? Right here. You know, then I like doing the above below look. You can see, you know, you can see what's going on above here, and then I get pictures from the ground. That way you know what you're looking at, either or. But anyways, that's my report for Monday, January 22nd, 2018. We will check back in tomorrow.